exploration and discovery, and today I'm going to be going over the basic ghost hunting gear that you guys need to get started in the world of ghost hunting. So with that being said, guys, this is going to be a very, very basic video of just the very basic essentials that I feel that you guys need. Now, some of the people out there, they may say that I'm wrong and everybody's entitled to their opinion, but in my mind, this is the most basic ghost hunting gear that you need to get started. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so to start off the video, I'm giving you guys a full view of my basic ghost hunting kit here. Some of you may be thinking, well, it just looks like a bunch of hullabaloo, or a lot of you are probably thinking that, well, ghosts aren't real and it's a bunch of hullabaloo anyway, and that's fine too. But for those of you out there who are interested in getting into the ghost hunting field, then this video is definitely going to be for you. So to start off with, guys, I'm going to start with one of the most basic pieces of equipment that people seem to forget: a flashlight. I'm a big fan of the rechargeable flashlights. This is the Lights-All. It's available at Walmart for about 15 bucks after tax. Rechargeable, rubber coated, very, very lightweight, easy to carry around if you're in those types of places. So that would be my first piece of advice. If you don't already have one, get a flashlight and have a backup as well. I'm a big believer in having backups for everything, guys. So flashlight, first essential piece of ghost hunting gear that you're going to need, because you're going to be going into some really dark and creepy places. So you definitely want a flashlight to light the way. And since I'm on the topic of flashlights, guys, I'm going to get into the next piece here, having a black light. As you can see in this kit, I actually have two. Again, I'm a big believer in having a backup. I actually have a backup to this light that I carry on me at all times. I have a hook for that, so that is why it's like not in this particular case. But having a black light, guys, a lot of people forget in ghost hunting, especially for those of you who that might have seen the movie The Conjuring, where he uses the black light to find out like where the little girl went, because they just don't know because of all the secret passageways in the old house and stuff, though. But having a black light, guys, is really great. Helps you see things that you wouldn't be able to see without it. All that, I mean, and for those of you who don't know what a black light is, it's really great if the lights are off and you can see things on the wall that your bare eyes cannot see. You can see some pretty disgusting things. I mean, if you went through like an old hospital or something that's been sitting there and it wasn't clean before they left it and everything, you'd definitely be seeing some pretty disgusting things on the wall. Or in a bedroom or a bathroom, that would be some very disgusting places. But helps you like really see particular, especially if the surface was just cleaned. If something or someone has touched it, then you'll be able to see pieces of their indentation, handprints, or like whatever on the wall. So having a flashlight and a black light, guys, they are two completely different things. Black light kind of has that purplish deal. See, I just turn it on there for you guys. It's the reason it's a black light, and that's the reason that you can see through it. So that is the purpose of having a black light. And you guys don't have to have everything in this kit that I'm talking about. As you can see, again, it's very, very basic, but you guys don't have to have like all this stuff, even the basic kit. I mean, honestly, you guys could just go off with a camera and a flashlight and it'd be perfectly fine. I'm just saying for things to help you see better. And with that being said, that's going to get into my next piece of this video, the EMF reader. And that stands for electromagnetic field detector, is what it actually stands for. Power it on. As you can see, the screen readout right there. And yeah, you guys should be able to see that now. The screen readout there. Whenever this is around anything electrical or anything that puts out an electromagnetic field, say if you're in an old abandoned place that has no power going to it whatsoever, it's been abandoned for years, and you have this and you're placed it in the middle of the floor and you're standing away from it, because your cell phone and stuff will cause this to go off too, guys. So as you can see, if I obviously it's not in front of it, so it's not gonna like, but this thing will redline if my phone is in front of the detection part of it. So This is a very important piece of equipment though. Again though guys, always make sure if you're going to use one of these that you are not near any electrical outlets, wires. If the building still has power going to it, it's easy enough to do. If you're going to an old hotel or something that's still in operation, you guys will see what I mean. If you guys, I prefer the digital readout. It's easier to see. You can buy one that has like the needles, just like a speedometer on a car does. Not a big fan of that kind, because this will show me basically how to use this, guys. Place it right in the middle of the floor, and if anything, because paranormal activity, paranormal things have an electromagnetic field around it, so that is one thing. This is probably the most valuable piece of gear that you guys can buy right here. This one right here costs about $30 on Amazon after taxes and shipping and all that good stuff. I'd recommend buying that. If you guys are interested in this one, feel free to comment down below, and I'll have the link down there as well. But this is, again guys, this is one piece of equipment that I would highly suggest that you guys buy. It's cheap. The best piece of equipment outside of the flashlight. Obviously, if you can only afford one and no times are tough, buy flashlights first, guys, and then this would be the next piece of equipment I would get, is the electromagnetic field detector or reader for anybody that calls it that. But that is a great piece of equipment to have. Set her out there in the middle of the floor, step away from it, because the last thing you want is your camera being too close to it or your phone being too close to it, or in the area of detection. As you can see, guys, I can pull this down right here over the top of it. It's not going to skyrocket or anything. If I put it in front of it though, guys, it will redline completely. So let's do that right now. Let me put it in front of my phone. It'll climb. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but it was like redlining pretty bad there and everything. But as soon as it goes away, it goes back down to 0 on the bottom. That is the readout I'm like really watching. I'm not so much like watching the volts, but that line down on the bottom, that's like reading 0, will skyrocket. It also shows the temperature, which is great, because for any of you guys that know anything paranormal will cause the temperature to drop substantially. And something I don't have in this kit that I'm going to acquire here really soon is actually a thermal reader to be able to see that type of stuff, because you'll be able to see the coldness. And for those of you guys that don't know what the thermal bite reader does, is you can hold it over things, just like what I'm doing with my phone right now, and it would be anything that has a heat signature, it'll be lighting up red. Anything that doesn't, it'll be like lighting up like purplish or blue. So those are those items, guys. There is one more item in this case, and it's the very first item that you guys seen in the beginning of this video. It is a voice recorder, and the reason that this is so important to having your ghost hunting kit, especially if you're trying to catch anything, is our ears cannot hear stuff like that. Ryan can attest to that too, because they had a voice recorder going through the Crescent Hotel years ago. They were trying to speak to some things. They didn't hear anything with their ears, but they played the recording back, and you could hear a little girl that they could not hear with their ears say no back when they were asking her like questions and everything. So, and hopefully in a future video I can get like Ryan talking about that stuff though too, guys. Again, he's the R and the JNR, and you guys see him in that Crescent Hotel video. And if you guys haven't checked out that video yet, our quick walkthrough of the Crescent Hotel, we'll be going back there really soon. And as Halloween time is approaching, we will be going to different places and be going to places around this time of the year. The paranormal activity seems to pick up. It's the Halloween time. For those of you that don't know the true history of Halloween, be sure to check it out, guys. If you guys are noticing this hat I got on right now, this is actually one of our caps at JNR Outdoors. Has the logo and everything on the top of it right there. But it is, you guys can buy one of these hats. All you got to do is contact us in the comments down below, and I'll get you the pricing, because there's different styles and everything available. You guys can see that one more time there in that hat and everything. But yeah, guys, so here pretty soon we're going to be going and doing some other things. There's some cemeteries and stuff that we want to go check out. We're going back to the Crescent. We're doing a string of haunted hotel videos, and we're going to be doing a lot of other really, really cool things, guys. And for those of you guys that think that we're insane, until you experience this stuff for yourself or have experiences, you won't exactly understand what, like, why we do this and like what we're talking about. And we make these videos for you guys so you guys can stay informed. Always stay vigilant, guys. Be alert to your surroundings, because just because you can't see it does not mean it isn't there. And until next time, guys, I'm Jared with JNR Exploration and Discovery. God bless each and every one of you guys. Oh, and there's one more thing I want to say in this video, speaking of that. Guys, notice in the very beginning here or not, put this EMF reader back in here real quick. I don't know if you guys, shut that off real quick. It's off. These medallions I have on my case right here. Catholics, you guys are going to know what these are. These are the St. Benedict medallions. As you can see, the front has St. Benedict on it. And the back in Latin has the inscription. I know you guys probably don't speak Latin, but that says "Get back, Satan." And I have a bunch of these medallions everywhere. I put the 4 on the case. They are to ward off anything demonic or evil, or to help like ward it off. God has ultimate power against this stuff, guys. No man can stand up against the devil. Only God can do that. So always stay alert, guys. These medallions here, I wanted to talk about this, guys. You guys can put up these medallions. I'm not going to go into a lot of things like that, but definitely check them out, guys. And once again, guys, until next time, I'm Jared with JNR Exploration and Discovery. God bless each and every one of you guys. Take care of each other. And until next time,